Hindi nga eh. We're talking of the performance of your duties. You're avoiding the issue eh. Otherwise, I will move to cite you in contempt for not answering properly.
The way I understood the question, Your Honor.
It's not the way you understand. It's the way you answer it. My question calls for an answer, yes or no. You're not answering yes or no.
At yun na nga mga kabayan, itinuloy na ang hearing patungkol sa anomalyang kinasasangkutan nito ni Governor MAMBA ng Cagayan. At yun nga maalaala ng mga kabayan na itong si Governor MAMBA ay nag-disburse ng ilang milyong pisong pera noong panahon ng eleksyon at pinamigay sa kanyang mga constituents na ayon sa kanya ay ito daw ay isang ayuda. Ngunit napag-alaman nga natin na ang pamimigay ni Governor MAMBA ng pera noong panahon ng eleksyon ay isang paglabag sa batas dahil ito ay isang uri ng vote buying. Kaya naman naimbitahan siya sa Kamara upang magpaliwanag nga patungkol sa anomalyang ikinakaso laban sa kanya, ngunit sa kasamaang palad mukhang matigas ang mukha talaga nito ni Governor MAMBA na hanggang sa ikatlong hearing ay hindi nga ito pumunta. Ngunit sa kabila ng hindi niya pagpunta sa mga hearing, panay ang tahol niya dito sa kanyang segment sa radyo, sa Bombo Radyo, kasama ang host nito na si Sinding na tinawag ng attack dog ng mga congressman dahil ito ay panay oo at panay banat rin sa mga congressman na dumidinig ng kanyang kaso. At sa ikatlong beses na hindi umattend itong dalawang to ay napagdesisyonan na nga na isight sila in contempt at tuluyan na ngang aarestuhin at ikukulong sa Kongreso. At sa kabilang dako naman no, mga kabayan, itong si Provincial Administrator tila baga pinagtatakpan ang kanyang pagkakamali, ngunit hindi ito nakalusot kay Congressman Acop. Natuluyan niya siyang sinoplak dahil sa paiba-ibang pagsagot nito. At kung panonoorin nga natin ng video, medyo may kayabangan itong si Provincial Administrator, kaya naman tuluyan nga siyang sinoplak ni Congressman Acop at kamuntikan na nga ring ma-cite in contempt sa nasabing hearing. Mga kabayan, dapat lamang ba na Nas0plak itong si Provincial Administrator? I-comment nyo nga yan sa baba. At huwag nyo nga kalimutang i-hit ang like at subscribe button para updated kayo sa mga uploads ko araw-araw. Kabayan, panoorin natin ang kabuuan ng video ito.
Your Honor, according to my staff, they were not able to personally serve the show cause order to Mr. Rogelio Sending, Your Honor. They actually brought all the show cause orders to the Provincial Legal Office, Your Honor.
Provincial Administrator, you wrote a letter, asking for an extension of time to file an explanation. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in that letter, you included Rogelio Sending
Yes, Your Honor.
as one of those who's asking for an extension of time.
Yes, Your Honor.
So how come that you're asking for an extension of time when now that you're claiming that he was not informed?
Your Honor, since all of the show cause orders were sent to the official email of the Provincial Administrator, Your Honor, and I was, that was yesterday, I asked immediately, Your Honor, because I was concerned of the time, the deadline that was indicated in the order. So I was concerned, Your Honor. So I took immediate action and asked to prepare a request to give us sufficient time or until tomorrow to submit the
Let me cut
written
you short.
explanation.
So you are not asked by these people to ask for an extension. You took it upon yourself to ask for an extension for all these people mentioned?
I brought it to the attention of the PLO, Your Honor, so that because I was not in Cagayan, Your Honor. So I brought it to the attention of the PLO.
What's the PLO?
Attorney June Taliping, Your Honor, to call of all of the persons who have been issued show cause orders and inform them, Your Honor. However, during the meeting, I was informed that Mr. Sending was not able to attend that meeting, Your Honor.
So if he was not able to attend that meeting, why did you include him in the names of people that you want an extension for?
As a precaution, Your Honor.
So you're presuming something that you were not aware of, that you were not been authorized to do so?
Mr. Sending actually communicated with me that he was informed that he had a show cause order.
Oh, so
but
then,
as to
you're contradicting yourself, Administrator. You just said earlier that he was not informed, and now you're saying that he called you to ask for this extension.
may I clarify, Your Honor?
Go ahead.
I was particular, Your Honor, that I have no personal knowledge whether it was personally served to Mr. Roji Sending. The only basis that I know, and according to my staff, they did not personally serve the show cause order according to the question of the honorable member, Congressman Acop. And my only basis for including Mr. Sending in the request letter, Your Honor, is that Mr. Roji Sending late yesterday afternoon informed me that he told me that he said, "Ma'am, meron daw po kaming show cause order, that's it."
Then I'll throw back the question to you. Was Mr. Sending informed of the show cause order?
I can only respond, Your Honor, that he is aware of the show cause order. As
And
to
that's it.
whether he
That's it.
was
Thank you.
duly personally informed, I cannot, I have no personal knowledge, Your Honor.
Thank you, Admin.
Mr.
Chairman
Chair,
Acop,
I
please
think
proceed.
I still have the floor.
Yes, please proceed.
What was the answer to my question?
That my staff did not personally serve the show cause order to Mr. Sending, Your Honor.
As part of your duties and jurisdiction as the provincial administrator, was it not your duty to inform the officials concerned of the show cause order? Was it not your duty?
It was, Your Honor.
It was. And therefore,
It is, sir.
you are implicitly admitting that you did not do your job. Tama po? Tanungin mo,
May I-
sagutin mo yung tanong ko, yes or no?
I did not personally execute
Hindi
the
nga, ang tanong
information,
ko,
Your Honor.
sagutin mo ng yes or no. With your statement,
No, Your Honor.
you did not do your job.
I meant the question was negative, so no, I would like to respond that I performed my job, Your Honor. Because
I
I
will
asked,
repeat my question. As the provincial administrator, are you not supposed to inform all those people concerned, employed in the provincial government of Cagayan, of any show cause order? Is it not part of your job, Madam?
it is, Your Honor.
It is. And you did not do it, right?
I did it, Your Honor.
Oh,
Through
are you
the,
admitting that you informed Mr. Sinding of the show cause order?
Your Honor, it was
Yes or no? Huwag kang mag-explain kasi.
I
Sagutin mo
did
muna
not-
or yes or no.
I did not personally inform Mr. Sending, Your Honor. It was Mr. Sending who asked me, Your Honor.
Hindi nga eh. We're talking of the performance of your duties. You're avoiding the issue eh. Otherwise, I will move to cite you in contempt for not answering properly.
The way I understood the question, Your
It's
Honor.
not the way you understand. It's the way you answer it. My question calls for an answer, yes or no. You're not answering yes or no.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's repeat. Otherwise, kung mali na naman ang sagot mo, I'll move to cite you in contempt. Ganito po yun. Ang tanong ko po ay kung kasama sa trabaho mo na i-inform yung mga employees ng provincial government of Cagayan kung meron silang show cause order or not, coming from the committees of this house. Is that part of your job?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, did you inform Mr. Sinding of the show cause order? Yes or no?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. So, it is on record, Mr. Chair, or the two chairs, that the provincial administrator of Cagayan did her job to inform Mr. Shinding of the show cause order, and therefore Mr. Shinding has been officially informed of such show cause order. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Chairman Ako. Anyway,
Chair.
before we proceed with the matter at hand, let me acknowledge the presence of the good congressman from the 4th District of Nueva Ecija, the Honorable Emerson D. Pascual. Sir, thank you for coming. Yes,
Interject lang, konti, Mr. Chair. Narinig naman natin yung flimsy excuse ng PA, Mr. Chair. Ito lang, gusto ko lang iparating sa committee na ito na kung hindi nila dinedelay itong deliberation natin, Mr. Chair, from day one, tapos na sana tayo ng deliberation dito. No? Ang kinakabahan lang ako na considering ito yung mga pinagsasabi nila ito, baka baliktarin tayo na tayo nagdi-dribble dito sa natin, sa hearing natin. So that's all, Mr. Chair. Kaya ako lang, caution lang tayo dito. No, thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
the manifestation of the Congressman Lara is duly noted. Now, let's proceed with the supposedly the ruling for in the case of Rogelio Sinding. Yes, Chairman Ako.
May we ask for a repetition of the motion?
No, there's no, not yet a motion. I'm asking for the motion with regards to the case of Rogelio Sinding for continuously defying the orders of this committee.
May I move, Mr. Chair, that he be cited in contempt?
There's a motion to cite Mr. Rogelio Sinding in contempt. Duly seconded. Any objections? The chair sees none. On the part of the Committee on Public Accounts, the motion is approved. Co-chair.
Mr. Chair, can I also make a follow-up motion?
We will rule first in the first motion, then we will entertain the second motion if there's any. Please proceed, Co-chair.
On the part of the Committee on Suffrage, there being no objections, Mr. Chair, the same is approved.
I move Mr. Sinding to be cited in contempt.
Any second?
Second.
There being a motion to cite sending in contempt, and there being it being duly seconded, there being no objections on the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms, then the motion is approved.
Thank you, Co-chair. Just for the record purposes, I will just count all the members of the Committee on Public Accounts, the same as with the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reform, the actual numbers of members present in today's hearing. So, officially, there are 11 members of the Committee on Public Accounts, and we need only at least 7 to have a quorum.
On the part of the Committee on Suffrage, there being 9 members present, and we only need 7 for the vote.
The order of contempt is already approved. So, instruct the COMSEC to inform the section for the contempt order. I need another motion. Do I need a motion for the detained order? Yes, Congressman Lara.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Considering that Roger Sinding was cited in contempt, if I may cite the rules of procedure governing queries in aid of legislation, contempt of the committee shall be deemed contempt of the House. The person cited in this section, upon order of the committee, be detained in such place as the chairperson, acting chairperson may designate. And with this, Mr. Chair, may I move that because of this contempt order for Roger Sinding, I move for his arrest and detention, Mr. Chair.
There's a motion to detain, no arrest. Detain. Just to correct the motion, there's a motion to detain Rogelio Sinding based on the contempt order from this committee, duly seconded. Any objections? The chair says none. The motion is carried.
Mr. Chair,
Yes, Chairman Akop.
may I make a manifestation?
Please, it is related to the
Yes.
issue. Please proceed, Chairman Akop.
Mr. Chair, this
With the
representation,
indulgence of the Chairman Akop, the co-chair has something to move and rule pa. Please proceed, co-chair.
On the part of Committee of Suffrage, I move for the detention of Mr. Sin.
Any second?
Second the motion.
On the part of the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms, it being moved and seconded. Any objection? There being none, then the motion is approved.
Before I give the floor to Chairman Akop, with this motion of contempt and order to detain through the COMSEC, the Sergeant at Arms is directed to effect the ruling of this committee. Chairman Akop, please proceed.
thank you, Mr. Chair. This representation ay nag-propose na ma-cite in contempt yung isang resource person natin. And also did not object doon po sa motion na dapat siya ay arestuhin at ikulong dito. If we are not going to do this, tayo na mismo na membro ng Kongreso ay pinapahina natin yung ating mga protocols at sa mga proseso dito. At kung hindi natin gagawin yun, yung mga iniimbita natin dito ay babaliwalain tayo. So, I think it is proper, Mr. The two chairmen, that we strengthen our processes here in Congress so that these things will not be taken for granted. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
The manifestation of Chairman Akop is duly noted. Thank you for that, Chairman Akop. Now, let's proceed with the...
At muli kabayan, kung bago ka pa lang sa akin channel, huwag mo kang kalimutang i-hit ang like at subscribe button at magkita-kita tayo ulit sa mga susunod pang video. Paalam!
Gusto kong liparin ang tayog ng ulan. Gusto kong sisirin ang lalim ng dagat. Gusto kong akyatin ang tuktok